Hey everyone, I am back. Gonna get through chapter 5. I thought I would actually get through this a lot quicker, but in order to begin chapter 5, you have to be at level 23. And it took me a little bit of time to get to level 23, to be honest. A little bit of grinding had to do. I did a bunch of side missions and yep, and finally got there. So here we go.
Seriously? Unbelievable. My husband was admitted to the clinic for a while. They suddenly said it was an epidemic and sent him some quarantine. It's somewhere outside town, but they won't tell me exactly where it is. What should I do? Is there any chance my husband is still alive? Gosh.
I don't recall the music being so
The first person
loud.
who's offered to help me, and it's brought tears to my eyes. Could you deliver this letter to the Resistance? Last I heard, they were helping patients on the outskirts of town. Perhaps they'll know something about where to find my husband. Goodness, what the heck is going on here?
Oh, what brings you here? It's me,
Oops.
Sophia. I've been incinerating the patient's contaminated belongings. Man, things are pretty bad right now. Anyway, what brings you here? Julio. Okay, got it. But I'm so busy right now that I'm not sure I can deliver it right away. Oh, right. Actually, now that you're here, would you mind helping me out a bit? We need to burn all the articles here, otherwise they could potentially spread the illness. Thanks for your help. Thank you. It all went smoothly, thanks to you. Oh, right, the letter. You said the person who asked you to deliver it was named Romeo? Actually, it's Dr. Leonardis who's caring for all the patients sent outside town now. They've been quarantined, so I can't visit either. It will be faster if you discuss this letter with Dr. Leonardis instead of me. Will you do that? He's in the clinic in Vienta Village Plaza. He's very busy looking after patients nowadays. But if you say I sent you, you should be able to meet him there. We, the Resistance, want to help. But Dr. Leonardis said there was a risk of spreading infection if many people got involved. So this is as far as I can go. If you can, would you ask Dr. Leonardis if there's anything simple to be done? Groups are off limits, but perhaps it will be different for you solo.
Oh, welcome. Come over this way. Now let's see. How much pain are you in? What? Then why are you here? I'm quite busy now, so if you're not here because you're injured, then please return later.
During COVID, we should all had masks like
Oh,
that.
Julio. I see. I'll deliver this letter, don't worry. Just be on your way now. Goodness, no. Leaving here quickly would be helpful. Sophia worries over nothing. Then check on the patients here. And in particular, if any are hearing things. Do tell me.
Who's there? My stomach still hurts, and I have a bit of a headache. Lately, I've been hearing strange noises at night. They wake me up, then it's difficult to get back to sleep. Still, I'm lucky. I initially came to the clinic because of a stomachache, but Dr. Leonardus diagnosed me with this strange disease. So I was admitted. I took some of the green medicine he prescribed. If it hadn't been for Dr. Leonardus, I never would have known how sick I was. Blood. Blood.
What do you want? Oh, yes. It's hard because I can't stop coughing. My throat is so sore and my head is pounding. Yes, I do. I recently heard a strange noise at night, and nowadays I hear it during the day as well. I hope I'm discharged soon. The medicine Dr. Leonardus gave me is working wonders. Dr. Leonardus said if I take this green medicine as prescribed, I may hear things. But he said that's just a harmless side effect. The person who was next to me until recently had hallucinations so bad she talked in her sleep. But one day, I noticed she had been discharged.
Did you meet all the patients? Did you check those who are hearing things? Oh, really? It's finally begun. Thank you for your help. You may go now. Everyone has different symptoms, but it must be a plague. Can't you see they're conducting research to ensure the patient's symptoms don't worsen? Green medicine? What are you talking about? Cut the crap and get out!
A doctor named Leonardus at the clinic seemed to really dislike visits from outsiders. He permitted you to help once he heard Sophia's name, but all the patients' responses to your questions seemed odd. You asked about the green medicine they all mentioned, and Leonardus immediately became angry and kicked you out.
Dick.
So you've been to the clinic? Well, I was going to ask anyway. Did you meet Dr. Leonardis? Really? Something suspicious occurred out of the blue. What happened? Oh, that green medicine. I've seen it. Dr. Leonardis was prescribing it for patients without even asking for a fee. So, there was never any epidemic? And it was all because of that green medicine? Dr. Leonardis lied? But why? Dr. Leonardis has always been a very dedicated physician here. Why would such a person do something like that? Yes, I trust your judgment. But will you hear the truth if you ask Dr. Leonardis? I heard he leaves the clinic every night. Why don't you search it then? If this is true, it's no time to be picky about your methods. I'll investigate a different avenue, but please come to me immediately if you learn anything.
My God, I'm getting dazed. Fighting zombies now or what?
Additional sacrifices procured. Conditions favorable. Fake epidemic plan successful. Now, everything is prepared. Tonight, the blood ritual will be performed there. The humans' blood will be mine. And their bodies will become ghouls to serve me eternally!
As Sophia suggested, you snuck into Leonardis' clinic at night and saw an unexpected sight. The patients were gone, and the person watching the place attacked you. You defeated him and discovered a journal that contained a plan to fake an epidemic so as to secretly gather human sacrifices. According to the journal, this blood ritual will be held tonight.
Sophia's investigators returned and reported their findings. She looked serious. She left this place to me and went away urgently. She said she was going to the wine storehouse near Fienta Vineyard. What's wrong? Huh? I don't know much about it, but it seems something big is happening. I'll contact Sophia's guild members first. You go to the wine storehouse and try to find Sophia, right? Understood.
You hurried to the plaza to tell Sophia what you had found at the clinic. But she wasn't there. A resistance soldier in the plaza said Sophia had received a report from an investigator and then quickly gone to the wine storehouse near the Enta vineyard.
Cartwheel, Mark. Was she doing cartwheels? Ah! I'm getting stuck. Oh my god. His marks from a cart's wheels. The marks are deep, so it must have been carrying something heavy. It is quiet inside. There's a faint smell of blood. Oh my god. Poor Sophia. See, do you not get experience points for killing enemies? I don't get it. Sorry, I guess I could have read that. Someone's glasses. This peculiar pair of glasses with gilded rims seems somehow familiar. One of the lens has a crack running through it. It's identical to the pair of Dr. Leonardis was wearing.
Sophia! Sophia! Who would do such a thing?
I got the message and came here right away. What happened? What are these injuries on her neck? What? The blood ritual? It can't be. I've only read about that in books. And I thought vampires had disappeared long ago. If the blood ritual was really held here, even my magic will be useless. And Sophia will end up as a ghoul. The only way to cure her is to find and kill the one who made her this way. But the problem is, an ordinary human's power is no match for a vampire. So, There used to be people called vampire slayers long ago. Oh! Wait! Maybe we can use a Guardian's Pledge. I've heard that a vampire slayer's pledge was discovered near Stoneguard Castle. In simple terms, a pledge is imbued with the power of a hero from the past. Jacque Hander, leader of the Stoneguard Resistance, is a famous Guardian's Pledge collector. He may have a vampire slayer's pledge in his possession. Please do. You should be able to find him at Stoneguard Castle. If you intend to fight a vampire, you must borrow that Guardian's Pledge. I'll look after Sophia. Please hurry. If I know Jacque Hander, he's sure to have that Guardian's Pledge. If you can only borrow it.
You went to the wine storehouse, but you were too late to stop the blood ritual. Rutain said that if you kill the vampire who attacked Sophia, you'd prevent her from being turned into a ghoul. To do that, you needed to borrow the Guardian's Pledge belonging to a vampire slayer. Stoneguard Resistance leader Jacque Hander had it.
Oh, interesting. Let's go vampire hunting. Where am I? Come on, why am I so slow? Assuming that. Wait, is there like a waypoint? Oh yeah, right there. Should've gotten that first, I guess.
The Lord of Stoneguard, Fernin, an Archean ally, was famous for being a particularly harsh ruler. He would frequently order the deaths of castle workers, prompting many to flee for their lives. His reign of terror ended when the leader of the Stoneguard Resistance, Jacque Hander, arrived. He and his allies drove Fernin from the castle.
Anyways.
The war will begin soon. Why don't you have a hearty meal?
is it? Do you have business with me? You're a cheeky one. Who do you think I am? I'm Jacque Hander. Are you here for a duel?
Spelled Jake
I'll
wrong.
give you anything if you vanquish me. What? Sophia? So that's why you needed the Slayer's Pledge. If only she'd come on as a staff officer when I suggested it, this never would have happened. Her talents are too precious to let go to waste under that stained Da Vinci. If it was strong enough to vanquish Sophia, this vampire must be powerful. Even with your Guardian's Pledge, you're gambling with your life. Will you still do it? I like your boldness. Good. I'll give you the Guardian's Pledge of Ezekiel, the legendary vampire slayer. Once you activate the Guardian's Pledge, its Guardian will inhabit your body. But that alone is not enough. The memories of a Guardian are called Pledge Loops. The more Pledge Loops you can find, the stronger the Guardian will become. You'll need to find those first before you face this monster. Ezekiel's pledge was found in the Temple of Silvereth. You should go there first. Maybe the Guardian will show you around. Now, hurry. End that creature's life.
Somebody. Sealed door. Temple of Silvereth.
The leader of Stone Guard's resistance forces was a cheerful man who felt somehow beast-like. Once you had explained the whole story, Jake lent you the Guardian's pledge of legendary vampire slayer Ezekiel. But he advised you to find the pledge loop containing Ezekiel's memories in the Temple of Silvereth to strengthen the Guardian first.
This way.
At the cliffs beside Stone Guard Castle, there is a huge underground temple built long ago. Before the war with the Lightbringer Society, it was the largest temple of Silvereth in Aden. The Great War with the Lightbringer Society resulted in the deaths of most of the Shadowmancers here. Now, only a few surviving followers remain to roam the halls.
This way.
I don't understand. I just realized I'm at level 25.
I'll follow you to the end and tear you to shreds.
I went up 2 levels during this. A lot quicker than Well, spooky.
Thinking of taking your business online? GoDaddy has everything you need.
Hello, Star Children. I'm going to quickly show you how to fly for console and PC. If this video helps you, please like it. Leave a silly comment for the algorithm and subscribe to me. Alright, I'm somewhere nice and high right now. Now to do it on console, to start flying, you have to just press A twice. So press A to jump and then A again to start flying. Choice simple left and right.
Oh, what?
How did this happen? Leonardus, he did it! Oh, Scarlet.
Start flying. Choice go left and right. Press A again to ascend. That takes stamina. You press forward, you go faster. Okay, though you do go further if you don't press forward. Okay, so we can also press down, press back on the joystick, and not fall to the ground. All right, so make sure you're looking down so you can get a good, so you can see where you're falling into, right? Okay, so let's go back up, and then I'm going to show you again just on PC. All right, let's go ahead.
How did this happen?
This is terrible.
Well, took a few tries.
yesterday at the Northern Forest. Could it be the monster of legend? Scarla, I will bring the head of Leonardus to you. Tonight, I promise.
I'll send you to a place eternally free of pain. Seems they will dog me to the end. I better get out of here soon. What was his name again? Ezekiel? I dispatched that fool a long time ago. So, it's you.
Leonardus!
I thought it would be an entertaining diversion, but your plan to beat me is a useless Guardian's pledge.
This time, I need the pledge loop.
Time to die now.
My power is coming back. How dare you! Quickly, the pledge loop! I feel my strength returning! It is here, Leonardus! This is the end! You're no match for me, Leonardus! I will end you! This is for Scarla!
You acquired the pledge loop and learned about Ezekiel's past. Leonardus killed Scarla, Ezekiel's teacher and lover, and Ezekiel became a legendary vampire slayer out to have his revenge. As Jake said, you could tell that the Warden was becoming more powerful as you traced his life story.
Wow, I'll get to keep that equipment.
While being bitten by a vampire, Ezekiel was saved by Scarla, the monster hunter. Despite now becoming a half-vampire, Scarla trained him to become a vampire hunter. Scarla would later be killed by Baron Leonardus, a powerful vampire lord. Ezekiel vowed to avenge her. Over the course of decades, Ezekiel became a legendary vampire slayer. He found Leonardus and began a fight to the death. But Leonardus was too strong. At death's door, Ezekiel used the last of his strength to draw a magic circle with blood and placed a Guardian's pledge in its center. With his soul now infused in the pledge, Ezekiel became a Guardian, protecting others from vampires. Ezekiel lost the battle with Leonardus, vowed an oath to get revenge, and became a Guardian. With the power of the Guardian's pledge, Ezekiel encountered Leonardus again, and finally repaid him for what happened to Scarla.
Alright guys, well that is the end of chapter 5. Kind of a shorter one. Looks like there's a lot more. There's 7 appendices to complete within this chapter, so that will give you more to do before advancing to chapter 6. Till next time, have fun. Take care.